Meat City, baby.
Hello and welcome back to Meat City Gaming. JD here with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video, and today we are covering the Wat Tambor special mission in the Dark Side Geonosian territory battle. So we are in Wave 3, and this is the middle territory, and it's the special mission for Wave 3, and this is the one that you want to make sure you're getting as soon as possible with as many members of your guild as possible, because you earn the shards for Wat Tambor. And we've seen some early video from some of the super high-end guilds that are starting to unlock him. He has a lot of cool abilities, can really turn a separatist team into a wrecking ball, and give you a lot of options. It's kind of weird that there's not enough for 3 full separatist teams yet. There seems to be some missing piece, but definitely allows you to mix and match and change some things up and really increase the power of certain teams. So you want this guy as soon as you can get him. What we're going to do today is my first attempt at this battle. This is a 7-star mission. All of your characters have to be 7 stars, and you need Geonosians, specifically Geonosian Brood Alpha, but there are only 5. You got to have them all. They've got to be at the 16,500 power. They've got to be 7-star. And so Geo Brood Alpha, the latest edition, came out. I started grinding him pretty hard. Some people were able to do it a little bit faster, but I got him to 7-star for this iteration of the territory battle. We're going to give this a shot. If I'm successful, at the end of the video will be a detailed showing of all of my characters and the mods I used. I went all out. First time doing this, I want to try and get these shards for my team. So arena mods, I specifically modded them. The best things that I could give them. I didn't spend an hour doing this. There probably could be some improvements, but arena mods, high level, thought went into it. This isn't just a throw-on set of mods. They are all gear 12 with some extra pieces here and there. No gear 13. So hopefully we can get through it with this. I believe we can. It's supposed to be easier than the Acklay, but we're going to go in and see what this holds. And we're going to just slow down the opener. And we are going to go first. Okay, so we'll get the speed cranked back up. We'll go 2x for now. The big thing that we want to watch out for here is, again, using the Geonosians to their strength. We don't want to get dazed, and we don't want to take big AoE hits. So we're going to watch for the characters that can do a ton of damage either in one super big hit or in a large hit to a lot of different characters. So the sniper can certainly do like a nuke strike to one character, and these sergeants are also very dangerous because they have that AoE sweep that does high damage to all of your Geonosians. The other thing we have to watch out for is the medic, because the medic can revive anybody that we take out. So first priority is going to be to get down clone sergeants, and we already have our brood out because we have the Zeta. We're not going to be able to call a droid, but I think getting the Hailfire out to start things off is going to be the good way to go. And we're going to... So one thing that we're going to be able to do here, since we can't nuke these guys down super fast, we're going to try and ability block those AoE sweepers. And so I have Poggle modded for an insane amount of potency. So I'm going to call to assist with Poggle, so he should get 2 attempts at putting the ability block on. So whenever I have that throughout the battle, I'm going to try and keep this kind of quick here so it doesn't get too long. But whenever I'm calling to assist, I'm going to call Poggle if I can target somebody with an AoE attack to prevent that AoE attack from happening. So we're going to go for the other sergeant. And we do get the ability block. Great. So now we can switch up our target. And we're going to do the special. And then hopefully we get to go with the nuke right away. We do. And boom, there goes the other sergeant. So now we're in pretty good shape. And with the ability block, only a single attack. Great. And so once again, because the sergeant has such a high turn meter, we're again going to try and do ability block. So we're going to do a basic attack. And the swarm's going to follow up. And again, we get ability block. So that's the concept here. And we're just going to try and do this as quickly as possible. We'll kick the speed back up. We've got a taunt in the way. So let's just go after it. We can dispel very easily. So taunts won't stay up for long. And let's try and get the sharpshooter down. Again, ability block is on sergeant, so I'm not worried about him. And we're just going to keep going. I don't want Sunfac to taunt. If the Brute takes a big hit and goes down, that's fine. He can get resummoned. Sunfac can't. Do I want to put out Stagger? And blind, I don't think so. We're going to hang on to that. I don't need it just yet. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get the kill, but now we do. And we should be able to wipe out Sergeant here before he goes. We do. And now we're going to just focus on the medic to try and keep him from calling anybody back. And this first wave should be cleared without too much trouble. Fairly close to full health and protection. Our Brute's taken a bit of a beating, but I think the first time the enemy moves will equalize, and he should be at close to 100%. At this point, we're going to save specials. I think we have this under control, so we're going to make sure we come into the next wave with all of our cooldowns intact. And we're just going to use basics here. And there we go. We can see they got an attack in. We equalized. I'm not going to waste the heal just yet. We're so close to full health and protection. I'm going to hang on to that for the start of the second wave. If they get a good opening volley on me, I'm going to want to be able to heal up. So let's hang on to that and just finish with 2 more basics here. 1, 2. Oh, not quite. Okay, 1 more punch, and there he goes. All right, wave 2 does have Shock T. That's not great. ETH Koth, no AoE. The Jedi Vanguard does have that big stomp, so he is one to be on the lookout for. So let's go for the Vanguard first, then either the Medic or Shock T. We'll see how that plays out. Although I don't know, the Trooper can only call back, I think, other Troopers. Nope, it's any ally. Okay, so he's going to be able to call back the Jedi. Do we want to go with the offense up and a heal? No, we're going to save that in case the Vanguard does get off an AoE and does a big amount of damage. We want to save that heal in case we need it for that. So we get the ability block on him right away. That's great. I think Shock T is going to get Retribution. Let's do 1 attack. Yes, she does get the Retribution. And do we want to start, going after her? I think we do. Just let's see if we can get an ability block on her. So we'll call Poggle. And we land it, so that's great. And there also is a sharpshooter. Okay, we want to try and get ability block on the sharpshooter. We get it. Let's go for Spy's big hit here. We're going to charge it up. Let's do the Hailfire. They do get to counter off of that. Interesting. Alright, we're hoping for a kill. And I'm going to actually switch up to Shock T here. This will dispel her Retribution. This should be a really big hit. Let's see if this works. Boom, there we go. Alright, gets called back, but only at half health. And let's go back to the Vanguard now. Do we want to use... Let's do the heal. It's low enough. I want to top off. And we should be able to recharge that after we get through here. Everybody is ability blocked, so let's just get the Vanguard down. And now... see if we can get Shock T. My Spy is under stealth, so I think no counter here. And let's call Spy. I think that will prevent the counterattack. Oh, so close. Almost got her. She has ability block. Let's get... no, he's got a cooldown. He cannot res. He can do a big heal, but let's just get Shock T down. And this will dispel all buffs, so we'll get rid of the Retribution. We're going to keep working here. Now we'll switch over to the Medic. We're going to go for all basics, try and get our cooldowns recharged. And can I burn a turn with this? Dispelling all buffs is still pretty useful. And Separatist allies gain turn meter. So it's not a... I was thinking I could use that to cycle an extra set of cooldowns, but it's still a pretty good ability even without summoning the rocket droid. So we're going to save that. Dispels and gives turn meter. All that is really good stuff. So we're just going to keep going for our basics. And hopefully we get one more attack in here. Oh, great. 2 more. Even better. All right, we're going into the next wave. And Mace Windu with some clone trooper support, sharpshooter, and a sergeant, and a medic. Okay, so let's see. I think we want to go for... the illicit intel. And let's do this on the clone sergeant. Again, we're looking for that ability block. Let's call to assist. We get it. All right, Shatterpoint is on Brute. That's fine. That's how we want to have it. It's a little bit early for the heal. I don't think we need it yet. Let's use the buff Dispel. Get that taunt out of there. We get another ability block. Go back to the Sergeant. We want to get that ability block back on there. Didn't get it yet. Let's go for the Hailfire. I'm going to switch my hit here. I feel like if I kill the Sergeant, the Medic is immediately going to res him. And that's not really going to help me out. So let's instead put the big hit on the Medic. I feel like there's only one debuff on there, so that's probably not worth it. I could put a big hurt on Mace Windu, but I don't think it's going to be enough to take him out. And even if it is, he's just going to get revived. So I'm a little bit stuck on what to do here. Obviously, easy kill on the Sergeant, but I don't think it's worth it. Let's get that big hit. We've got it lined up. Let's do as much damage as we can. All right, we eat through Mace's protection. Now we get down... Okay, great. Maybe we can get an ability block here, prevent the revive. We do. And let's keep going. Let's get the Medic down. And now because... let's do it... yeah. Let's do... We're going to keep calling Poggle. Keep that ability block on there. No need for the heal. No need for any specials. We're just going to keep working. Alright, Brute goes down. We can call him back. Let's finish off... Oh, I should have done the heal there. That would have been better. Alright, let's get the... Sharpshooter is under stealth. Let's go for Mace. We get the ability block. Now, I think we're so close. We're going to take a turn with Geonosian Brute Alpha, so I'm not going to taunt with Sudden Fact because we're going to get our next turn. I will, however... I could blind Mace. I don't even think that's necessary. Let's just keep going. I think we're in good shape. Here we go. We call back the Brute. We've got our taunting tank back. And now we're going to call Spy for the extra big hit to try and work down Mace a little bit faster, because since he's already ability blocked. Yep, let's do it. We'll go for ability block here just to prevent taunt. I don't think it's ready. And let's finish off Mace. There we go. And now we're just going to kind of grind through here. Hopefully we're going to get an ability block. We don't want any big hits coming. And now we'll switch back. Work down our cooldowns. And we're in pretty good shape here to go into wave 4. Alright, here we go. Let's see what the final wave is going to be. It is Ayla Secura led Jedi. And I know she has a stun. She can deal damage and, what is that, heal? Yep, she can heal herself. They do have the Vanguard. They have the Arc Trooper with his grenades. He can daze. Okay, so Arc Trooper is the one we want to watch out for. We do not want our Geonosians to get dazed. That would ruin what we have going on here. And then also a Commander, also a Sergeant. Okay, so priority number one, I think, is going to be the Arc Trooper preventing the grenade. So does this help? Physical damage, stagger, tenacity down. I feel like tenacity down is going to be important. Will we get another turn before he goes, though? I don't think so. I'm worried even if I get the tenacity down, all of their team is going to get to go. But we are going to put offense down. I think it's worth it. They're going to take a bunch of turns here in a row. I only get this one turn. Maybe Sunfac would go next, but I'm not willing to risk it. They're so close to full turn meter. So we're going to give them offense down and hopefully be able to survive this incoming onslaught. All right, we get the tenacity down. We get the ability block too. Great. Okay, that worked out well. Let's now see if we can switch it up and block the sergeant. We do. Great. I think he cleansed. I think the trooper just took his turn. Taunt goes up. We can dispel. And I think we're not. I think the blind might be worth it here. If we don't get the ability block, then he would be blinded and he'd miss his attack. We've got too many guys to work on here. Okay, we get the block anyway. Now let's do the trooper again. He gets blocked. Great. All right, let's switch over to the sergeant. Calling Poggle again. Ability blocked. Okay, we could definitely use our heal here. All right, let's go for a big hit on the trooper. The Arc Trooper, come on. Close, close, close. Come on, one more. Oh, such a big hit. No. And a heal. Oh, gosh, that was terrible. All right, I think we need to do the heal. We don't have any debuffs, so I'm not going to waste that. Oh, gosh, he was so close. Come on, go down. Okay, trooper's down. Let's get the ability block back on the sergeant. Let's get rid of all those buffs. No debuffs on my team. How is their Vanguard doing? He's ready. Let's get that ability block. We got it. Now might be the time for Sunfac to taunt. We lost the taunt on the Brute, so let's do that. I'd rather Sunfac take the hits. And I think we can do the big strike here. Yep, down he goes. And now we can save intel to reduce the cooldown of our big strike on the next come around here. So I think just the Vanguard is the threat. We do have a stun and an ability block. He'll gain 8% turn meter, but he won't inflict his ability block. I think I'd rather go for the ability block. We get it? Good. Alright, we do have the Hailfire tank ready, but I think it's more important to get Spy's special ready. We can call the Hailfire with our next ability. Sunfac taking the damage like he's meant to. Good, we get to heal up. Now we don't have any debuffs, so again, we'll save. And again, I think the most dangerous target is the Vanguard. Let's get rid of him. And who's left? The Commander. I'm not worried about the Commander. Let's go for Ayla next. I think we got this one, guys. I think we are going to pull this off on our first attempt. Blind is good. Let's do it. We get the stagger. We get the ability block. Now we can go for the Hailfire. Get some more debuffs in there. Big hit. Yep, let's clear the buffs. And this might be enough. let's make sure. Do the illicit intel first. And he gets his turn meter back and gets to go again right away. Perfect. Go ahead, we'll clear. We'll call Spy. Clear the debuffs. Double Taunt is fine. At this point, they can't do enough damage. We're just swarming, and it looks like we are going to be able to pull this off. So again, this is an all-gear 12 team, and you can see it still wasn't a cakewalk. I did lose a character, and that was kind of due to not coming into this final wave with a whole lot of turn meter. They had a couple of bunched up turns, but we focused really well on keeping ability block, keeping control of those characters on the enemy team, and it certainly paid off. So you can probably do this with a little less. It's going to depend on your mods, but you don't need Gear 13, that's for sure. A lot of people go for the Gear 13 Geonosian Brute Alpha. I still recommend that. I think that's good. It's going to be my next Gear 13 character, but not necessary for this battle and not necessary for the Acklay. If you check out that video, I failed, but because of my own error, I made one critical mistake. Otherwise, I would have defeated the Acklay with this same team. So we are able to get through and complete the special mission. We can see it right there. So now I'm going to go ahead and put each of my characters up on the screen with their mod sets, with their speeds and offense and crit chance and potency. So you can see that. Couple seconds on each character in each window. Feel free to pause that if there's any that you're concerned about. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will be happy to answer them in the comments for this video. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you next time.